Okay, this is Kevin for Back in My Play, and I'm here to talk about, if you cannot tell, the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I did a video with this unit just talking a little bit about the Neo Geo Pocket Color, but I got this unit in just today, and I got a bunch of these games in super cheap from eBay. Most of these games came from a 9-pack that were $34 with free shipping, and this unit was $50 with picture puzzle. So again, you can get these pretty cheap. A couple things that I want to just note is with the clear version, I didn't really think about this, but there are holes in the unit itself for the speaker and for the buttons and stuff like that. So actually a bunch of dust was inside, so I ended up taking it apart real quick and just wiping it down with some Q-tips and some alcohol. So just to get that in there in case you are looking to get like the really clear slim models. But other than that, this unit's in really nice shape. There really aren't any issues with it. But like I said, it's a slim model compared to the original model, which is a little bit chunkier. But I think they both feel great. This one's just a little bit smaller, so we'll kind of go do that side view, and you can see it's relatively smaller. I think it ended up being 20% slimmer and lighter overall. Also on the back, the battery compartment's a little bit different. This pops out on the side. You push down and you pop it out. Same thing with this. You don't need to use a screwdriver or a quarter. You can just push down and it pops out to the side. I really do like the clear unit. It's really, really nice. But let's kind of just take a look at it and see if there are any differences that would want to make you go one way or the other. The price difference isn't really there. You can obviously get new units with this version, or if you want to get them in Japan, you can get these for about $130 on Amazon Japan. These units are about $90 in the United States. But let's power them both on, and I don't really have a great way to compare the two, but I'm going to put Metal Slug 1 in one of them, and I'm going to put Metal Slug 2 in the other, and we'll just boot them up real quick. In terms of... That's kind of weird. So we'll actually turn these down. But this way, I want to kind of let you see them in the same light to see how the screens reflect and stuff. And again, it's going to be a problem because I can't really give you like a one-to-one. Let's see if we can get to the first stage real quick. All right, so this one's up and going. We're still getting some backstory in the second mission. But you can see the game looks really nice, and we'll see if we can... Actually, the soundtrack's really good too. Just adapting what was in the original game. Man, we are still getting story, but... I mean, it's the same Metal Slug style. Very animated. We'll play a little bit of this for a second. Use the select button to switch between the guns and the grenades. And all the weapons are there. Like it's definitely Metal Slug, which is cool. I've only played through 2 levels of this just to try it out. But again, if you kind of look at them, well, it's a pretty good comparison. And it's tough because you need the light to kind of look at the two, but from just kind of just looking at it without being very scientific, I can't pick out one that's better, at least in terms of the screen. So I think the screens are exactly the same. And also the speaker volume, or the output, seems to be the same. This is maxing out here. I'll max out in the other one. And again, they both have that great thumbstick, so you don't need to worry about that. They're just both really good units. I really don't think I'd pick one over the other. I do like the clear unit. It's just super slick. It feels perfect. It doesn't have that SP like it's Game Boy SP where it's too thin. And I think they're not heavy, like they're comfortable compared to today's stuff, and they both still get 40 hours of battery life. And I don't know what else I can really tell you about it, except, you know, again, you have one that's a little bit shorter, it's a little bit thinner, kind of looking like that. On the back, they're a little bit different. This has a little bit more of a, you know, spot in the middle to really sink your fingers into, but you're really just kind of grabbing on the bottom like that, and it feels, like I said, it feels really good. Again, the camera's not going to really show the game really well, but I'm going to try to figure out a way to do this well to kind of show you a couple games. So that's really it for the difference between the two models. Again, I would just get whatever's cheaper or whatever is better, because you got to keep in mind, because of the need for the light coming in from the front, scratches are going to matter even more. So you're going to, let's just say they're going to show up more. You can't really see them. There's a couple right here on the screen. There's like 2 dots on this screen. The screen's a little bit better, so I'll probably use this as my go-to. And it's also, when I'm traveling, as I go to Japan next week, this is the one I'm going to take, just because it's going to take up less room in my backpack when I go to board the plane and stuff like that. So, you know, like I said, they're both really slick models. I would definitely hit up eBay. The prices seem to be spiking ever since I was talking about it on the YouTube and on the show, and we're going to be talking about with Mike a lot next week. And we're even going to be doing an episode that's completely devoted. We're going to give it a shot. It's going to be completely devoted to our memories of the Neo Geo Pocket Color and what it's like to revisit it 15 years after it was initially released. So lots of cool stuff to talk about. And like I said, they're really great units. Like for about $70, you can get a unit in great condition with 9 games. And these games that came in this pack, it's Card Fighters Clash, arguably one of the best games. King of Fighters, which I played a little bit of this. Oh, let's just show this real quick. What the hell? You guys got some time, right? And if you played King of Fighters 98, this is King of Fighters 98 on a portable. See if we can show it real quick. Same intro. And the cool way that it gets around you can do your 3-on-3 matches. Come on, professional mode. So if you played King of Fighters 98, you pretty much, you know the setup. And it does use both button press at the same time as a third button, which is great. So you can do your, standard quarter circle punch, or you could do your a little bit stronger as you go forward. So, all the moves are really there. It's kind of messed up how exact that they got it. And it just plays really great. The backgrounds are really nice. It's going to be a good companion to Marvel, SNK versus Capcom. And Card Fighters Clash, I've never played this before. I've never played most of these because I always had Sonic and Match of the Millennium. Those are the 2 games I ever owned for the system because they were, games for $35. I didn't have a lot of money. So it's going to be fun checking out some of these games. Got Tennis, got Dive Alert, Matt's version. Like I said, Picture Puzzle, which I guess is Picross. Another copy of Dark Arms. This is the European version, I think. Samurai Shodown 2 I already had. This is the other copy of Dark Arms. You can kind of see the difference in the labels. You'll notice the rainbow stripe was for the European versions of games for the most part. So you'll see I actually have, quite a few of the European versions. They're in English. It's region free. It really doesn't matter. And same thing like I think this, like the 2 Metal Slugs are the US versions. This is a European version. They're kind of all over the place, but man, before they disappear, these are new games. These are new copies of the game. You can get them for real cheap on eBay. Stock up before these things kind of disappear, because it is really cool getting new games. And tomorrow we're going to come back with an unboxing of a brand new unit, this kind, but with a clear case, or mostly clear case, which I think might be the winner, because it's not going to show any of that like dust that was inside when I got this unit. But this one cleaned up really well. So come back, make sure to check out youtube.com/backinmyplay for more videos. I'm going to be doing some reviews of some of these games and doing my best to figure out a way to get real deep in here and try to figure out a way where we can zoom in. Maybe I just need to get a better camera. If you kind of look at this, I don't even know if it will zoom in and focus. It's having kind of a hard time focusing in, but I'll do like a quick test real quick while you guys are here, because this I could actually play. I took game out. You get to hear this awesome music. Got a little bit of battery left. Let's play some Puzzle Bobble, which seems to be a really good version of Puzzle Bobble from the 5 minutes I played from it. See, those scratches don't really show up, which is good. Specifically looked for a non-scratched up version of the game. So it's totally Puzzle Bobble. And you're going to have some of the music from the arcade game in there as well, as you can hear right here. And just I'm so happy I got back into this thing. You know, it was just kind of a really good coincidence of getting real deep into Neo Geo stuff. Yeah, that's focus is really bad on this. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to really get in and film this stuff. Even I don't know if we zoom out. So the video is over, guys. So you can, maybe that's a little bit better. I don't know. Anyways, go to eBay. Go to wherever you need to go to pick up one of these. Great little system. And thanks as always for watching. I'm gonna put this stuff together and get close to a light so I can play some Neo Geo Pocket Color.